One is one, or is it? I based this page on three main points. What is a unit? How can we change units? And their connection to math. Now, which one is correct? A dozen eggs is or a dozen eggs are? I remember being at the elementary school and my teacher making a big deal about the unit. And I never really got that. Then one day I went to the grocery store to buy an apple. But I couldn't buy just one apple, so I bought a whole bag of apples. I took it home, I took an apple out of the bag, I cut it up and ate one slice. So one bag, one apple, one slice. But which is the real one? Well, all of them are, of course, and that's what my elementary teacher was trying to tell me. The important idea behind the whole number value, the decimal value, and fractions. Our whole number system depends on being able to change what we count as one. Our whole number system depends on being able to change the unit. But how can we change units? There are two ways we can change them. We can compose or we can partition them. When we compose units, we take a bunch of things and put them together to make a bigger group. Like a dozen eggs, for example. We take 12 eggs, we put them together to make a group and we call this group a dozen. So a dozen eggs is a composed unit. Other examples of composed units are a deck of cards or a pair of shoes. But think about a loaf of bread. That is not a composed unit because we don't get a whole bunch of slices from different bakeries and put them together to make a loaf. No, we start from the loaf and cut it into smaller pieces and we call these pieces slices. So a slice of bread is a partitioned unit. Other examples of partitioned units are a slice of pizza or a square of chocolate. The important thing about the unit is that once we have a new unit, we can treat it just as we did with the old one. So, we can compose the composed units or we can partition the partitioned units. Think about toaster pastries. They come in packs of 2, which come together in sets of 4 to make a box. So, when I buy one box of toaster pastries, am I buying one thing, 4 things, or 8 things? It depends on the unit. 1 box, 4 packs, 8 pastries. And when I share a slice of pizza with a friend, I have to cut it into 2 smaller pieces. So a box of toaster pastries is composed of composed units. And when I split a slice of pizza, I'm partitioning a partitioned unit. But what does it have to do with math? In math, everything is certain, as we say. So 2 and 2 equals 4, 1 is just 1. But that's not always right. 1 isn't always 1. Here's why. We start counting from 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then comes 10. In order to write 10, we write a 1 and a 0. And 1 means that we have one group, and the 0 helps us remember that is one group and not one thing. But 10, just like 1, is a unit, and 10 tens make 100. So when I think of 100, it's like the box of toaster pastries. So is 100 one thing, 10 things, or 100 things? That depends on what 1 is. That depends on what the unit is. So think about all the times that in math, when you write the number 1, no matter what place that number 1 is, no matter how many things that 1 represents, 1 is.